guys, it's Big Bobo. Welcome to another Japan haul, this time going over my Nintendo and Pokemon merch picked up while in Japan. I want to start with this adorable two-piece sweatshirt and sweatpants combo from Animal Crossing. How adorable is this? I am a sucker for pastels. This little like lounge set is the most adorable thing they could have possibly had for me. So I was very excited. It has a little gyroid. It's really hard to see because it's so tiny, but it has a little gyroid on the pants. And then of course this is the design on the front. And I love that it has Kurt on it. I love the bears. He's one of my favorites. Love this. So excited. Picked that up at the Nintendo store in Osaka. For the most part, the Nintendo stores we went to all had the same merchandise. Pokemon stores were pretty much the same. I was so excited to go to Pokemon Center in real life. That was just so exciting. Picked this up from the Pokemon Center. This is a pouch that has purple Pokemon and pink Pokemon. It has a lot of my favorites, including my absolute favorite, Jigglypuff. And it has different ones on each side. Love this. Used this throughout the trip. It came in very handy for a lot of things. And then over here we have a washcloth of that same pattern from the little sweat outfit or little lounge outfit. But so cute. I just love this design. I'm so lucky that they had a design that just really spoke to my vibe while I was there. So had to get a washcloth too. And then naturally had to get a washcloth of Super Mario. This is the most adorable. Like, I just love all their washcloths they have in Japan. This was the very first thing I bought in Japan. I got this in the Haneda airport. So cute. Loved it. We went to Universal Studios Japan, went to Super Nintendo World, ate at the Toad Cafe there, and these were the little like toothpicks that came on some of our meals. This was on my husband's burger, this was on our friend Meech's burger, and then this was on our little like level dessert that we got. So cute. So those are little souvenirs from that. I also got a little Pokeball bath bomb from Toys R Us in Osaka, and it had either Eevee or one of the evolutions in it, and I got Vaporeon, so appropriate for bath time, so very excited about that. They were all good choices. Okay, this was from the Pokemon vending machine in the train station in Osaka. I was like, my mind was blown. I was like, there's a Pokemon vending machine. Oh my god, I have to use it. This Eevee was so adorable. So cute. She looks like she's running towards you. Adorable. Had to get her from the vending machine. Shout out to my boy Pixie for spotting me at the time because I had no cash on my card. And then this was from my first Pokemon Center I went to. Had to get this little Abra. I love the Abra line. Alakazam is one of my all-time favorites. I think a lot of these plushies you technically can get on the website, but just like seeing them in person and being able to pick from the store was just such a vibe. So much fun. This is a big prize. My husband, Odin Spack, won this from a skill claw machine in Osaka and technically won a Pikachu, but then the guy came over and was like, okay, which one do you want? And it was Pikachu, Snorlax, and Jigglypuff in the machine. We had no idea that you could just pick whichever one you wanted if you won. So he picked Jigglypuff for me. So I got an official Jigglypuff from Japan. Love her because, again, she is my favorite Pokemon. So that was a big surprise. Over here, this was possibly the most perfect plushie they could have had in the Nintendo store for me. My first video game was Super Mario Bros. 3. My favorite level in that is this level with Karibo Shu in World 5. I am obsessed with this level. Level 3, shout out. I was so excited to see an official plush of this, and I know they won't have these forever. So I was like, well, getting that. It was the first thing I saw, and I had to have it. And it's also a little keychain. And then from Universal Studios, I also picked up this Yoshi. This is a purse / hand warmer. There's like a spot to put your hand in there. Also came in super handy. I would wear this Yoshi in addition to the purse I already had on because it was just like an adorable little cuddle buddy. And it's pink! Had to get this. This is so soft too. I wish you could feel it. And then lastly, from the Nintendo Museum, I got one of these mystery cubes and I got the Switch, baby. Hear the little click. They all make a sound effect, but this one makes the iconic Switch click. And then it also has little Nintendo Museum piece hanging. So everybody knows that's where it's from. That is all of my Pokemon Center and Nintendo Store, Super Nintendo World merch from Japan. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know which piece is your favorite. Thanks, guys.